play. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. This is Hines. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
Rivers pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing again on second down. Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Mack. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
They all understand that even after that loss on first down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Rivers now. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Rivers pass.
Michael Pittman there to make the grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now here's Rivers. He'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Operating from the gun. Rivers looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Good. That keeps the score. Colts 8.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Rigobert
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Another run with Gaskin. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
On play action, here's Tua. Flush to his right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Parker. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki.
Tagovailoa.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Mike Gesicki.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll find Williams on the slant.
That's good.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 18.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A gain of 4 on the play. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Tua going to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st and 10, Rivers taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Operating from the gun, Rivers. Caught left side by Hilton. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Complete to number
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st down, Rivers. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he's got it. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now Rivers. And he's going to find Doyle in the end zone for a Colts score.
Complete to Jack Doyle.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So here we go. The Colts will go for 2.
Conversion.
Here's Rivers. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Jakeem Grant now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Tua and the Dolphins down 14-9, less than 90 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Tua. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw is Tua. Got an open man, it's Washington. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The free safety Malik Hooker there in coverage.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 75 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Now it's the Colts' turn, trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A little under a minute to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up first and 10.
Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year.
They'll look to throw. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Complete to Nyheim Hines. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Rivers has been through this many times as he'll hustle his guys to the line. Rivers to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Rivers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's looking like the Dolphins are going to win the football game. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Down to an knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.